Hey, what's up you guys, Fezo here, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video I'm going to teach you guys how to create some minimalistic design using Adobe Illustrator. Here is the example of what we are going to create today. It's the minimalistic spaceship. Let me show you the drawing right there. You can easily draw some minimalistic design into the paper, and you can easily convert it to the vector using Adobe Illustrator. And I'm going to teach you guys how to create this kind of minimalistic spaceship. So before starting this tutorial, just download the project file from my description below. It's for free and you will get the color palette over there, background, and this minimalistic design, of course. So before starting this tutorial, make sure you go to this option right there, go to panel option, and row size, just click other and make it 35 pixel, and or you can increase this 40 pixel or whatever you want. 35 is good, just click OK and you will see the layers clearly by doing this. So I'm going to move the minimalistic design to the left hand side and lock it, make a new layer, name it spaceship, and we are ready to create this one over there. I'm going to zoom a little bit, just like that. Select your pen tool. I'm using the white foreground and stroke is none, and create anchor point right there. Hold shift, you will get the straight line, and create the second one right there, and move the cursor over there and hold shift and drag the straight line like that. Hold Alt on your keyboard, move the cursor on the second third anchor point right there, and one left click on it by holding Alt, and drag the last anchor point and merge it, just like that. And select this shape, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F on your keyboard, and it will duplicate the shape. Press right, just duplicate it by Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and right click on the second shape, go to transform and select reflect, and on the axis option just select vertical and don't touch the anything, just click OK and move the second one right there and merge it with the first one, and select these two shapes and go to Pathfinder and select Unite. If you don't have this option right there, go to Window and select Pathfinder right there, and after selecting these two shapes, just click the merge, click this Unite, just like that. I'm going to select my direct selection tool right there and select this anchor point, only one left click on it, and using my arrow key I'm going to make it a little bit up until seeing this circle, okay, like that. And just select your direct selection tool and click these two anchor points, one over there, hold shift and select the second anchor point over there, and you will see this circle icon. Just make it just like that. It gives smooth edges to the circle, just like that. And I'm going to select Eyedropper Tool and give that color. That looks good. And just select your rectangle tool and make a rectangle just like that, and make the rectangle color full white. You can select over there, select your selection tool, select the rectangle and this shape by just select the rectangle, hold shift and select the circle, and go to the shape builder tool. Shortcut is shift plus M, and hold Alt on your keyboard. You will see this plus icon turns minus by clicking and holding Alt key on your keyboard, and move the cursor right there, and one left click on it. It's remove the rectangles, just like that. Looks good. So I'm going to create some circles over there, just like this one, these little ones. For that, just select your ellipse tool, hold shift, make a nice perfect circle, put it over there, and select your selection tool, select the circle and this one. With the shape builder tool, just remove this part of the circle, and let's select this circle, eyedropper tool, and give that color, second one. And let's create some other ellipse, one over there. You can select and hold Alt on your keyboard, it duplicates the circles, and put it here, duplicate it, make it smaller, let's put it here, and create another circle over there. You can create where you want and rotate it like that. Okay, it looks great. So let's create our spaceship. Just select all of these layers with selection tool, press Ctrl G on your keyboard, it's group all the layers just like that. And let's create our spaceship. I'm going to make it small a little bit, just like that, and select your pen tool and create the one anchor point right there, hold shift, create the second one and another one here, hold Alt, one left click on this anchor point, create the second one over there and finish it just like that. Looks great. And just select this shape and select your direct selection tool and only select this anchor point right there and move this circle a little bit, make it smoother, and select this shape, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, right click, transform, reflect, vertical, click OK, drag it and merge them using the unite in the Pathfinder. And by selecting selection tool and this shape, make it like that. Looks good. And I'm going to give this color. And let's create wings. Select pen tool, create the anchor point here, hold shift, create anchor point here, drag it bottom, move it, hold Alt, one left click on it, create the third one and finish it just like that. And just select your direct selection tool, shortcut is A, and select this shape, click this anchor points, hold shift and select the second anchor point right there and drag these circles just like that. Looks great. And after that, let's give that color, maybe, okay, this color, and just drag your shape bottom of this spaceship. By that, just select this shape right there, hold Ctrl and your opening square brackets. By clicking that, control and closing opening square bracket, it's moved the shapes bottom of this one. And by selecting control and closing square bracket, it's moved the layer top of this shape. You can easily do that thing over there. You can select this pass, move it bottom of this one, or move it above, just like that. You can use the shortcut control opening square bracket and control closing square bracket, like that. And after moving this down, just select Control C, Control F, right click, arrange, transform, reflect. Okay, drag it right hand side, like that. And let's use some quotes. Press Ctrl R to opening the ruler and drag the quote right there. Right click, go to show grid, not the show grid, just select show quotes and select your, let me see, rounded rectangle tool, and let's create some quotes. Okay, cool. And starting from there, just create nice shape. This is the short wing, and make it, drag it to the center, just like that. Okay. If you want to hide the quotes, just right click and select hide quotes, just like that. Looks good. So let's create the window. For that, just select Eclipse tool and make sure you create the circle here. As you can see, the pink line, it tells you can create the circle into the middle, just like that. And click and hold Shift and Alt, and you will create the nice circle. Give that color over there with Eyedropper Tool. Shortcut is I. And select this layer, go to Object, Pass, and select Offset Pass, and change the offset 10 pixel, joins milter, and milter limit select 10. You can preview if you want. Click OK and select this color right there. Looks great. And select these two shapes. Make it smaller by holding Alt and Shift on your keyboard. Move it a little bit up, just like that. And let's create some circles over there. Okay. Let's create the second and third one. Select both of them, make it smaller, just like that. Looks great. Or maybe smaller. Okay, looks great. Now I'm going to add some reflection on the spaceship. For that, select your pen tool, create an anchor point right there, the second one right there, and finish it over there. Select your selection tool, select this shape and this shape right there by holding shift, and select your shape builder tool and get rid of this part, and select this part of the shape and give let me see, full white color, and go to transparency and change the opacity down about, let me see, 12 or maybe 10. You can play around the opacity if you want. I'm going to put it 7 or maybe 5. 5 looks good. And after doing that, just select this shape and press Control opening square bracket, Control closing square bracket to make it top of this layers, just like that. Looks great. As you can see, you can play around the opacity if you want. Just select it and go to opacity down, make it 8. Okay, 8 looks great, just like that. You can play around if you want. So let's create this part. And select this color and bring it back. Okay, and select your direct selection tool and make it this circle a little bit up, just like that. Looks great. And Ctrl C, Ctrl F on it, right click, transform, reflect, click vertical, click OK, drag it right hand side, and of course merge it, just like that, and make sure it's on the middle, and make it smaller a little bit, put it right there. Okay, looks cool. Right. So select this spaceship, make it a bit down, and let's select the rectangle tool and create the rectangle like that. Just give that color and drag it bottom, and make sure you put on the middle, just like that. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, it looks good. And select your rounded rectangle tool and make a shape just like that. Put it right there, select it and give that color like this one, or maybe you can give the blue one. And for this stick, select this color, and maybe you can make it smaller. Won't. Put it over there. Okay, it looks great as you can see. I'm going to make it smaller a little bit. You can play around with the scale. Okay, let's move all this layer into the middle. Just select the spaceship and press Ctrl G, make it group and select it. Go to align and make it to the center, just like that. You drag it a little bit up and select this ground and do the same thing, just like that. I'm going to make this spaceship smaller. Put it over there. Looks great. And let's finish this project by adding clothes, some clothes over there and some buildings right there. So let's create the first cloth. Just select your pen tool, and not the pen tool, just select your rectangle tool and create some nice rectangle over there. Make sure to select the rectangle, make sure it's in the middle, just like that. Select it, give the gradient color over there, and just open the gradient tab, go to this rotation, make it 90 degree, and first color, make sure it's white and select the first color, change the location 20% and black location 95%, just like that. Looks great. And press Ctrl C, Ctrl F and make the second rectangle over there and select the second one, click this point, align it and bring it backward and change the opacity down about, let me see, 6 or 7, or maybe 5. 5 looks good. I'm going to make the first rectangle size a little bit smaller and select these two parts, bring it backward, bottom of this spaceship, just like that. Oops, sorry, select these two and bring it backward, just like that. So let's create some clothes. You can create clothes by using the Eclipse tool, but I'm going to create it with pen tool. You can create whatever you want. Let's create some clothes over there with the one. And the last one over there. Just finish it and give full white color, just like that. Looks great. You can edit it by selecting direct selection tool, just like that. It's very simple to edit. Okay, looks great. Now drag, just select this cloth, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, right click, transform, reflect, click OK, drag it left hand side, just like that. Looks great as you can see. Let's select these two clothes. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Maybe a little bit smaller too, just like this one over there. Okay, so let's create some buildings and some shadow right there, and the last thing is stars. So let's hide this and select round rectangle tool and create the rectangle like this, put it over there, make it bigger, and hold Alt, select and hold Alt with here the second one, and select these two rectangles, bring it backward. You can also right click on it and go to arrange. You can select, you will see the shortcuts over there, Ctrl plus closing square bracket and opening square bracket for this and backward and bring forward. Okay, let's select this color and this for the little one. I'm going to make it forward like that. Looks great. And select this shape and select this circle, hold shift and select this circle and make it down a little bit, just like that. Looks great. You can delete this one and copy this one over there, just like that, and give that color and bring it backward. Looks good. Drag it here. And select these two shapes, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, right click, transform, reflect, drag it left hand side, and this one I'm going to make it smaller, just like that. Looks good. Now let's create some shadows on it. Select this cloth, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, make it bigger by holding Shift and Alt on your keyboard, and make it a little bit up by using arrow key, just like that, and make it full black color. Bring it backward, just bring it backward and select the cloth, these shapes. Select your shape builder tool and get rid of that and get rid of this part, and select this black. Go to transparency, change the opacity down about, let me see, 10 or maybe 8. 8 looks good. And do the same thing on this one. Copy and paste the cloth. Select your selection tool, make it bigger, bring it, make it black and bring it backward. Select these shapes and get rid of these parts and change the opacity down 8. Looks good. Let me make it a little bit up, this shadow. Okay, looks great as you can see. Now I'm going to create the shadow over there. Select your pen tool and make a shape just like that, maybe. Okay, like that. Finish it over there. Select this shape and select this one and get rid of that. And maybe I'm going to make it like that. Okay, it depends on you. You can create any shadow you want. Get rid of that part and make the opacity down about 10. Looks good as you can see. Okay, let's move the circles over there. Okay, looks great. So let's make the stars. It's very simple. Just select the star tool and create some star over there, and after creating one, just one left click, selecting your direct selection tool, just move the circles down about few pixels, just like 4 pixels, just like that, and select it, make it smaller, put it over there, and select and press and hold Alt, drag it over there. You can easily Ctrl C, Ctrl V on it, make it smaller and rotate it just like that, put it over there. Oops. Just like that, and select, make it smaller. And let's give some colors. Make this 2 white and this one give this color, or maybe darker one over there. Looks good. Let's create the second small star over there, just like that, and select these stars, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, right click, transform, reflect, click OK, drag it right hand side, and let's rotate it this position, put it over there. Okay guys, the last thing I forget to create is the shining effects on the wings. It's very simple, just zoom in a little bit, and before creating the shining effects, let's drag the spaceship top of these layers, just like that, and just select these 2 rectangles over there, just move this one here and drag it bottom of this spaceship, just like that. Looks great as you can see. The second rectangle over the clouds looks really cool. And let's create the shining effects on the wings. For that, it's very simple. Just select pen tool on your keyboard, just press P on your keyboard, the shortcut for pen tool, and select the first anchor point right there and create the second one right there, and finish it and make the color full white, and select the wing and this shape and your wing by direct selection tool, and get rid of that using the shape builder tool, just like that. And let's select this shape and drag it into your spaceship group and bring it backward, and select this shape, change the opacity down about 10 or maybe higher, 12, looks good, and press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, right click, transform, reflect, click OK, drag it left hand side for the other wing, just like that. And let's make this point smaller. Okay, looks great. Let's close this group and drag it right hand side, just like that. Okay guys, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can create your minimalistic design by watching this tutorial, and you can use this kind of minimalistic design on your banners for creating logos or other. If you want more Illustrator tutorial, just smash the like button below and subscribe if you don't already. And see you guys in the next tutorial.